Hey guys, I'm MUA Nadia Sasha. Welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. So today I'm going to be telling you guys basically about my pregnancy. So I'm 39 weeks pregnant today, and I'm going to tell you guys what it's been like to be pregnant this whole 39 weeks. So if you're interested in watching that, then just stay tuned. Also, I'm going to show you guys how I got this makeup look here. It is a get ready with me, so get ready with me. I'm coming at you guys bare face, bare me, real me, true me. I'm 9 months pregnant, so you could excuse the double chin if you see what I'm going on. So today I want to tell you guys a little bit about my pregnancy, what it's like being pregnant. It's my second pregnancy. If you guys don't know, I have a little one. She's 3 years old right now. So I'm gonna do this mommy get ready with me, but a little bit more glam. I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I'm putting on. So this is my Benefit brow styler. I absolutely love this brow styler. It's really natural and it's really easy to use. At first I was thrown off by how big the applicator was on the pencil, but now I like it. So let me just show you how I do my brows. I just get the brow styler, go under my brows. So yeah, you guys, I found out I was pregnant. I was 20 years old and we were in a hard time in our life. I don't want to say exactly what was going on, but it was a hard time in our life. So we found out that we were pregnant while living with a relative. Obviously it was a challenge, it was a struggle. Not to mention, I just got hired at Sephora a day before I found out I was pregnant. So I had a meeting the next day and I was very anxious. So there was that. So I was just sitting in the meeting like I'm really pregnant, like cool. And I was just in that meeting really thinking like, dang, I'm gonna start growing and I'm gonna be working here. This is crazy. Mind you, this was my dream job. Obviously I love makeup. So that day was over and then I had my training and stuff. And for a long time I didn't go to the doctor because I didn't have insurance. On the other side of the brow styler, just the powder and be powdering on my brows. What ended up happening was getting really sick at the beginning of my pregnancy physically, and I was kind of scared to go to work because I thought I would throw up. The first trimester I was just really sick. I ended up getting some nausea medicine. I went to the ER, got my first ultrasound, and I just took care of myself. I was eating good because I already had a first child and I knew that I didn't want the weight to stick. I'm sure I was really just trying to not eat a lot. You know what I mean? I'm using some milk chapstick because you don't want your lips to be chapped when it comes to put on some matte lipstick. That's the word. While I was working at Sephora, we actually ended up getting our own place. So I wanted to add that in there. We got a 2-bedroom apartment. So that was honestly such a blessing because we were having a really hard time where we were. Well, the first trimester was really stressful. I just remember feeling really nauseated. I'm going to use my Milk Makeup Concealer. This is the Flex Concealer in the shade Fair. It's a great concealer. I like it because I'm lightweight and I'm a mom. After the first trimester, not a lot went on. I didn't go to the doctor, like I said, because I didn't have insurance. I was taking care of myself. So my second trimester started and I was still working at my job. And I ended up announcing to my coworkers, one at a time, who I felt like telling, that I was pregnant. So I told everybody that I was pregnant. And my coworkers were really supportive of it because, I mean, we work at Sephora. They're very understanding. I felt blessed to be pregnant. And I'm about to tell you guys when I went to go see the doctors at 4 months and how it went. So that's what I'm talking about. I was really disappointed with the doctors. But, I mean, what could you expect? They didn't really know much. They just knew basically what I had told them. But they gave me a due date in my second trimester, and that due date was like January 1st. Later on in the video, you're gonna discover that that due date was very incorrect. I'm gonna be using C2 today. I'm just applying the C2 shade. So I really try to stay fit. Just basically throughout the whole thing. I was really looking forward to my due date of January 1st the whole time, so I kept on telling people that I was like a month ahead. I was actually at work, so everybody's like probably expects this baby to be here already, but that's okay. I really love I had a strong work ethic while I was pregnant, because that was really hard for me. To be really honest, I was doing good in my second trimester. I'm going to be using the shade B2. I had a good second trimester. I didn't really get sick at work, none of that. I was working without hesitation. The only thing is, when you're pregnant, you can't think straight. So if somebody asks you something, you're kind of like, kind of not so smart. Just in the second trimester, I was really productive. I was doing so much. I've really been pushing myself as much as I could this whole pregnancy. I went to the doctor, and I had a few bad doctors, had a few good doctors. When I say I got bad doctors was because I had a couple of doctors where they didn't care about my due date. They didn't care to really give me an ultrasound, and they did not help me at all. They did not follow up with my medical information, and I just felt like very uncared about, uncared for, and that was really hurtful to me. So that's why I say I had a few bad doctors. And then I didn't like that I kept on getting different doctors. I really hate when doctors alternate. I do not like that. That's just me. Some people don't mind it, but I really do. Towards the end of my pregnancy, I started getting good doctors, which I was so grateful for, because oh my gosh, I was so done with bad doctors. Really. I got this one doctor one day, and he ended up being really good, and he referred me to his partner, which I actually liked his partner better than him. He might deliver the baby, I don't know, but I got a better doctor, which really changed a lot of things. It really changed my perspective basically on the whole practice in general, because the doctor was a lot better. And then this doctor has been sticking with me. I did go see a midwife at one point, but I didn't follow through with it because I wanted to do a water birth, but unfortunately I couldn't do the water birth because of insurance reasons. It went really well. I really enjoyed the visit with her. She said that the due date was probably before, but I don't know. I'm going to be using my Huda concealer, and I'm just going to use this to do a halo eye concealer in the center of my eyelid. Basically, the second trimester wasn't too eventful. I wasn't really going on any trips. We only went on one trip to the beach, and that was Half Moon Bay. Eventually, you're gonna find out when I did do my traveling. That was closer to my third trimester. So the second trimester was really good for me. I didn't really get sick. I was just getting ready. I was pushing myself to my limit. So my third trimester, I had my 21st birthday. That's how old I am, 21, with 2 kids. And I'm happy about that, because I know that I'm going to do in my life what I love to do, and that is what I'm doing right now, talking to you guys. So second trimester, I had my 21st birthday, and I didn't cry. I'm proud of myself. I didn't cry. I wasn't mad. I was actually really happy. My fiance took me to the casino, and he's been here for me the whole time, which if you want to check us out, you can check out the Low Key Fam channel. He's been here for me the whole time, you guys. He's the sweetheart. He's the best thing that I could ever ask for in my life, truly. And he's been taking care of me a lot. So we went to the casino. We went to the no smoke zone. And that was fun. It was really fun. It was a great experience. We spent time together. We had a nice conversation, which I love. I love having good conversations with him. This is B1 on my halo eye. I'm gonna use my finger. So we did that for my 21st birthday, and then the next day I had to go to work, which was fine. We did stay up late, but that's fine. And I went out a couple times. One time we went to the bar, because my first pregnancy I didn't go out, and I kind of regretted that. So we had a good babysitter. I know people want to like jump on you for like going out while you're pregnant, but honestly, I regretted not going out the first time I was pregnant. So I was like, I'm gonna go out this time. We had a good time. It's like a chance for us to bond, have dates together, because even when we go out to eat, we're always with her, you know. So we're always taking care of our baby, you guys. So like, she's always with us. So sometimes I need a break, sometimes he needs a break, sometimes we need a break. Another trip was we went to Oakland, and we had a good time. So that was a good trip, you guys. I ended up going to the hospital, so I took the bar out there at 9 months pregnant this month. I've been feeling sick this past month. I'm just guessing it's because like the baby's like growing, doing like, I've just been living my life, pushing myself to the limits, like the limit, honey. Basically that was about last week. Now I'm still with the same doctor, everything's going good, so I'm really happy about my delivery. And we just had a long journey. We're gonna kind of do the same color pattern on the bottom. I'm gonna use A2 and B2 on the bottom. So I'm just gonna put on some mascara and lashes. I have a video on where I get my lashes, also on how to apply them. I'm gonna use some Tatcha water cream just to moisturize. So you guys, I want to talk a little bit about what it's like to raise a toddler and be pregnant at the same time. I don't know what it's gonna be like to have two, but I know a little bit of what to expect. I'm not like super scared, but I know it's a lot more responsibility to have two than one. I'm also gonna apply some Becca primer. I'll be using a Becca foundation in the shade Desert. It's a little darker than my face, but honestly, like, my neck's a little darker, so whatever. But it's thick. She's really thick. I was watching a Kylie tutorial today and I saw that she blended it out with a brush and then a beauty blender, which usually I would never do, but Kylie did it, so let's see if that works for me. This Morphe brush, and having a toddler, she's actually been helpful in my pregnancy. I guess it depends on the toddler that you have, but she's been really helpful for me. Amazing kid, honestly. She has her bad streaks sometimes, but she's really a blessing and she helps me so much. I would probably have a harder time not having her, if that makes any sense. It's hard to have her because she does require certain attention. She helps me a lot. Like, she gets my shoes. She's sweet. She's really good, honestly. I'm blessed to have my little one. I'm gonna blend it with my beauty blender. This is my NARS contour stick, and I'm just gonna apply some in my cheekbones. I think I'm gonna end up doing like a mini maternity shoot, possibly. We'll see. And I'm just blending my contour with my beauty blender because I like how contour blends with the beauty blender. I'm 9 months pregnant, so I'm like, might as well share a little bit with you guys because I'm not gonna be pregnant for too much longer. I'll definitely, if you guys are interested in like a labor story, like me doing my makeup, I don't know, maybe like while I'm in labor. I don't know if I could do that, but if I'm that talented, if I'm that pain tolerant, I'll do it. I'm gonna like take my bag of makeup with me, and if I could handle it, I will do it for you guys. Going back in with that Milk concealer. I'm gonna do my hair today, so by the end of this video I should be looking snatched. Full transformation. Yes. I'm gonna use my Anastasia bronzer. This is the shade Rich Amber. I'm gonna use my Huda powder today. My baby's kicking right now. I'm gonna start curling my hair just so I could be a little bit cuter. Okay, dolls, so my hair is done. I'm just gonna put on some blush and highlight. So for blush, I like to use this NARS blush right here. It looks like this. It's really, really cute, actually. So we're gonna apply here. And I like to use bronzer and blush brush for the same thing because I'm weird like that. I just like to. I always have. Actually, I'm just gonna use my finger and apply this RMS highlight right here. I'm just gonna apply with my finger, and you could blend it in with the beauty blender if you feel like it needs more blending, but it's such a natural, beautiful highlight. That is my highlight. So now I'm just going to apply a lippy. I think a purple pink tone would look cute. So I'm going to use my Sephora collection lippy in the shade 119. Love this shade so much. Okay dolls, so this is my final look. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this look for you guys. If you want any more questions about my pregnancy, basically how it's going, then just comment them below. If you have any more questions, be sure to like, subscribe, and click that bell button down below if you want more videos. If you want more videos like this, me telling basically story times of my life, then go ahead. If you have any questions, I could tell you guys about my first pregnancy as well. Alright dolls, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.